You know, like I said, I like nice things. I do like nice things. And
It is late at night, and someone across the way is playing La Vie en Rose. It is the French way of saying, I am looking at the world through rose-colored glasses. And it says, everything I feel, I have learned how to live. How to be in the world and of the world. And not just to stand aside and watch. And I will never, never again run away from life. Or from love either.
Hey Rich Babes, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Bella Dior. I am here today. We are talking about something very powerful, romanticizing your life. If you're serious about becoming the best version of yourself, you need to start acting like you're already that woman you dream of becoming. Yeah, girl, that's right. It's about stepping into your future self right now. You're not just manifesting a version of yourself, you're embodying her every day. Let's talk about how important that is when becoming her and why it works. So, what does it mean to romanticize your life? Well, it's about seeing your daily routine, no matter how ordinary, as extraordinary. Imagine waking up every day like you're the star of your own movie, where everything you do, whether it's making coffee, organizing your workspace, or even just taking a walk, feels intentional, luxurious, and aligned to your goals. This taps into a powerful mindset called the law of assumption. Basically, you're acting as if you're already the woman you're trying to become. The universe will start responding to that energy when you carry yourself like you're already there. Your thoughts, your actions, and your choices align, and suddenly you're moving into the reality faster than you ever thought possible. It's almost like your reality begins to shift around you. It's more than just manifesting. It's about embodying the future self every single day. So before we start this video, I just want to take a moment to thank everyone with the warm messages and wishes and congratulations to the channel as we made 10,000 subscribers yesterday. Reading all of your comments was so heartfelt, and when I say I will never take you Rich Babes for granted, I will never, because this community cannot be built without you. And I just want to say I love you all, and I am so grateful to have each and every one of you showing up and building this community with me. I cannot do this alone, and I am just so grateful to have you. I was literally in tears just reading some of your lovely comments you made. I also want to take a moment to thank everyone who has purchased from Rych Milan Co during our $10 deal promotion. The response has been amazing, and I appreciate every one of you who are taking the next steps in your glow up journey with me. Remember that the deal doesn't end until September the 22nd, so you still have time to grab your eBooks, digital journals, and your class before then. So let's get right into these videos, Rich Babes, and I'll come back at the end of this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share.
Here are ways I romanticize my life, because honestly, if I don't feel like I'm the main character in my own Hallmark movie, please abort the movie. And none of these are necessities, but we only have one life, and in this life I choose to be extra. Personally, I love romanticizing my protein shakes, and instead of drinking them like a normal person with fully functioning brain cells, I like to spice things up and treat my protein shakes like a cute non-alcoholic drink. So I grab a cute glass, rim the sides with honey, and then sprinkles or colored sugar. Depends on the flavor of the protein shake. Throw in some almond milk, protein powder, and creatine for faster muscle recovery. And then boom, look at that. Just look how pretty that is. Doing the damn most is embedded into my DNA, but romanticizing my protein shakes makes reaching my protein intake enjoyable, especially after a good ass workout. Now this one I'm sure you've all heard of before, but I've started getting into the habit of buying myself flowers every 2 weeks, specifically from a florist so they last longer. And aside from how pretty they look in my space, keeping fresh flowers motivates me to keep my apartment spotless because there's just something about having flowers in my home that forces me to clean after myself immediately. A messy space and fresh flowers just looks goofy, and I just love waking up to them every day. The last one for this video is a 2-in-1 combo. I have a whole rack dedicated to my gym sets and PJ sets. When I wake up in the morning with no energy to work out, I throw on a silk robe, and my gym rack is next to my bed. Like, shut the hell up and pick a cute gym set for me so you can kill your workout. I also made it a point to invest into matching PJ sets and cute nightgowns that make me feel like a princess. Personally, I really struggle with being consistent with my night routine, so they're like a little reward to myself after I complete my little 43-step routine. Any way I can attempt to pour love into myself, I will, because I deserve it and you do too. I have so many other things that I do, so let me know if you guys want this to be a series.
If you want to live the life that you've always dreamed of, you have to start doing it before it comes. Meaning you have to engage in small activities every single day that begin to romanticize your life, that begin to tell your brain and your cognitive processing that you're already living that lifestyle. So get ready with me while I teach you some small ways that you can do it. So the number one way that I started to romanticize my life was by investing in a really just like exquisite shower routine. Like, my shower routine is almost like honoring myself before the day even starts. And I know that sounds corny, but I'm being serious. And let me go get the stuff and show you what I use. Like, I do all of this. Okay, the next tip that I have is that you want to regularly frequent. How do people do their makeup and speak is beyond me. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try. I have to regularly frequent expensive places. And I love doing this, particularly if I'm on work trips, or you can do this in the city that you're in. This is budget friendly, it's free. Like, you can literally go to, I always go to the most expensive shopping area when I'm traveling. So in LA, in Miami, and I will literally just walk the stores. I'll go into Saint Laurent, they'll pour you some champagne, you touch the clothes, you feel the clothes, you look at the people shopping, and then you walk out with nothing. You want to begin to train your mind of going to expensive and expansive places. So for the girlies who can, go to St. Bart's for New Year's, go to Saint Tropez, go to Cannes, etc. But you can also just be working from like a very nice coffee shop in your area, or just go once again to like the high-end luxury shops and just feel the clothes, see the people. Just begin to make that a reality and part of like your day-to-day norm. Your mind will begin to think that these things are regular. You also need to ingest in expansive content, and that can be anything from online, like following very specific creators, or you can also just like have conversations with mentors or sponsors. Like, after speaking to some of my mentors or sponsors, my mind has expanded so much because I'm like, I didn't even know that was possible. Like, oh, you're flying to Paris Fashion Week to actually purchase clothes. Like, that's incredible. I didn't know these things were possible, particularly from people that actually look like you. Another time where I felt a massive difference in like my self-perception was when I started keeping, like when I moved into a really nice apartment, but regardless of where you live, just keeping your home clean. Like, you want to have flowers. So I always purchase flowers, or somebody's son do. Or I get like really nice candles for my home. I always have like beautiful light. Like, I always just try to make my home feel expensive, expansive, nice blankets with good fabrics. All of that I really invest in. Okay, I give up on the makeup, but you also want to invest in like your person, meaning like your personhood. So every time I leave, I always have like jewelry that never comes off. I also always wear earrings. I invest in like good athleisure, robes, etc. I try and have my hair done as much as I can. My nails, I try and keep them done as much as I can. And also do whatever feels authentic to you. Like, that might be it for me, but whatever makes you feel your most confident, try and infuse that, or make it like micro so that you can do it every single day. I hope this helps.
I woke up one morning and I realized I didn't like the way my life was going. And I didn't like it because I was always in a state of panic, or I always felt rushed, or I always felt like I have to execute, or I always need to be doing something. I always feel like I need to be working. And that's simply not true. I needed to start romanticizing my life and taking care of me. And I figured that the first step would be to incorporate a nighttime routine. I remember somebody saying that for the new blessings we want to come in our life, we have to make room for them. So I started making room for my nighttime routine, cleaning up my bathroom. I went to Marshall's and Ulta to find new products to incorporate into my nighttime routine. I took time to smell every candle to make sure it would work well in my bathroom, in my home. I took time to look up every product to make sure it would work well with my sensitive skin and, my oily skin. And I was really excited about the way my nighttime routine was going because I'm one of those people, I just jump in the shower and jump out. I don't take time to decompress or think about my day or how I want the next day to go. I wanted this time to be very, very intentional. And so one of the things I did was I went into the sleep app and I wanted to start my nighttime routine at the same time every night so that my body would be prepared for it, so that it would be an actual routine. Come back for part 2. I'll share that.
Heavy on living the life I have imagined and prayed for because I'm just as worthy as everyone else. Heavy on being real about my personal walk and this journey I've started because I know what it's like to quit and start over, and I'm not doing that anymore.
One of the simplest ways of romanticizing your life is with fashion. Stepping out of your home, both looking and feeling good, is an underrated cheat code.
The ultimate guide to romanticizing your life, because if you think your life is boring, no it's not, you're just not doing it right. Okay, number 1, when you wake up first thing in the morning, put on a 2000s movie inspired playlist while you get ready and stuff. This is gonna make you feel like you're the main character. Actually get a scrapbook and collect little things from your life to stick it in. Print out photos, make it cute, put down washi tape. Next, stop saving the best things for a better time, because remember when we were kids and we had a bunch of stickers and we would save the best ones for last and they never got used. Use your favorite perfume, use your favorite lip gloss. Life is short, don't wait. Start a private Instagram diary. Make a private account and only let yourself follow it, or maybe other people if you want. Start doing weekly dumps, daily dumps. Create daily episode titles for your days. Pretend your life is a TV show, so season 1, episode 1, a wardrobe catastrophe or something, I don't know. Maybe write down in a notebook episode summary, and it could be a summary of your day. Pretend you're a YouTuber and start little vlogs, or maybe start a TikTok page. Take yourself out on dates. Go see a movie by yourself. Go to a new restaurant by yourself. Go to a cafe. Buy yourself flowers. Make a Pinterest board, but only put photos from your own camera roll on it, and then name it say if your name is Emily Co. Get a digital camera, because something about the photos just hit more different than iPhone cameras. The vibes of this, these are all my camp photos, that is so nice. As the seasons change, do season-related things to romanticize that. If it's autumn, do some baking. Get an autumn candle. If it's summer, get a summer room spray. Go swimming, obviously. Use one perfume at a time, but don't use it up all the way. So in a couple years' time, when you go back and smell it, it'll just all be memories of that specific era. Genuinely go out and touch grass. Go outside at least once a week, go for a walk, or even just sit there, listen to music, read a book or whatever. You're genuinely going to feel so much better. I think we all do this one, but put on some music when you're traveling on a bus or in a car and just stare out the window and pretend you're the main character. Actually try out new hobbies, because I see so many comments of people saying I'm so scared I'm gonna get judged, I'm gonna be so behind. You shouldn't care about what other people think. You're the one that's putting yourself out there and trying new things, and you should be proud of that. Honestly, if you want to do it, just do it. Who cares? Doesn't have to be something big. Maybe just print out some coloring sheets and do some coloring in your spare time or something. And learning new things actually help with preventing dementia. I know we're sick of hearing it, but gratitude genuinely helps so much. Don't laugh at it until you've actually tried it. Let me know if you want a part 2.
I'm going to share with you some of my favorite ways to romanticize my life. If you're thinking, what the heck is romanticizing your life? To me, it's about doing small little things every day to kind of stop yourself from just going through the motions of your day-to-day life and really enjoy it. Number 1, I have to say it, light candles. Don't forget to blow them out. Number 2 is to wear cute little lounge sets more. I got this one from Amazon. Amazon has so many cute ones, TJ Maxx. And then when you're lounging around your house in a cute outfit, you just feel a little bit more put together. Same thing goes for going to sleep. Instead of going to sleep in a big baggy old t-shirt, which trust me, I do. When I do instead pick out a cute little matching pajama set, I just feel so much better going to sleep, waking up. Put on a cute outfit when you're going out to run errands or meet a friend for coffee. I feel like I'm always the one to just grab leggings and a sweatshirt and some sneakers and call it a day. And yes, sometimes I like that, but I find that if I actually put on jeans and a cute sweater, maybe some cute boots, or in the summer, a little sundress, it just elevates my mood so much. Next, I have to say, get yourself some fresh flowers. That has become one of my favorite habits, is every week or every other week picking up a new fresh bouquet of flowers from the grocery store. Not only does it make me happy to do the activity, but then every morning or every time I walk into my kitchen and I see them, it puts a smile on my face. Okay, this next one's a little mind game, and I've actually I think I talked about this in a video a while ago, but I saw a few people comment it, which made me so happy, because I think this is one of the best techniques, and that is to literally pretend that you're in a movie. I know, it can sound a little bit delusional, right? But when you watch somebody in a movie or a TV show and their life just seems so cool, even when they're doing the most mundane, ordinary things, I think that's because we're romanticizing it. You're romanticizing their life. So you just have to take that feeling that you have towards them doing that ordinary thing and bring it to yourself. Okay, this is another fun one. When you're doing cleaning or an organization project or something, instead of just playing music on like your speaker or whatever, put in headphones and listen to the music through your headphones. I don't know what it is about this, but it just gets me in the zone so much more. And I just feel like I'm so much more, I don't know why I got up to demonstrate that. Maybe it's that it's like drowning out any background noise, but whether it's music or a podcast, if I pop in some headphones and I get my cleaning done, I just feel so much more present in the moment. I guess this next one kind of hops off of that one. And this is to be more present in every single moment that you have, whether you are on a walk, really take in the nature, all of the sights that you're looking at. If you're having like your coffee in the morning, really savor every single sip and like think to yourself, this tastes so good. Instead of just like chugging it, do you know what I mean? Like enjoy it. If you're in the shower or the bath, really concentrate on like the warm water and how good it feels. Focusing in on those senses when you're experiencing one and trying to drown everything else out and just enjoy it. Next, this is such a small random one, but it is to put perfume on even if you're not going anywhere. I work from home most of the time, you know, by the time Tim gets home in the evening, this is worn off. I mean, sometimes I'll reapply it, but I guess my point is that it's literally for nobody else but myself. Nobody else is going to be smelling me. That's another thing about romanticizing your life, doing little tiny things that don't necessarily affect anybody else, but they're solely for you and to make your day better or happier or whatever it may be. Another thing is jewelry. Again, I mean, yes, I'm filming now, but even when I'm not filming and I'm just working from home, because I do work a full-time job from home, I still always put on earrings. I always put on a little necklace, my rings, because they just make me feel good. They make me feel good about myself. Let me know if you want a part 2. If you watch until this part, comment, I'm worth it, because you are worth romanticizing your life. You are worth all of these small little habits and things that you add into your day to make yourself feel special. So just to remind yourself, comment, I am worth it if you watch until this part. Okay, I love you, bye.
Another thing that you should be doing to romanticize your life is when you make a meal, right? And it doesn't matter if you make this meal, if the meal is DoorDashed or Uber to your house, it does not matter. Girl, get your plate out, okay? Get your wine glass out. Pour that juice, that wine, that margarita, that daiquiri, whatever it is, you know, pour it in a nice champagne glass. You know, plate your food beautifully as if you were at a fine dining restaurant. Girl, break that parsley honey out and sprinkle it on there, honey. You know, get your amazing silverware out. You know, like if you was having your good company over, you know, don't use none of that paper stuff.
There are some girly things I do to romanticize my life. Okay, my ideal life, I want to live in luxury. I want to have a soft life. And this is how I have like given myself a little bit of a mindset of softness. Number one, it was definitely redecorating my room and having white bedding. Just having neutral and white colors changed the whole atmosphere in my room and gave me a sense of luxury. Number two, it's always having my nails and my toes done. An absolutely must. I used to always have my nails done and I never used to have my toes done because I used to be like, well, it's not summer. Who's gonna see my toes? You are gonna see your own toes. Get them done, sis. Next, it is these matching PJs. Having matching sets are just the best and allow me to romanticize my life effectively. Next is jewelry. Having jewelry on just makes me feel like that girl. Comment for part 2.
Every day I'm learning that the real flex is just being in love with yourself and ignoring the world and knowing that you the shit.
When I'm dating, I need someone who's completely in for me, because if you're not invested, then you're completely out. I know what I deserve, and it's not fair to me if you're gonna sit in the middle with one foot in and one foot out. I deserve someone who's sure of me. I deserve someone who won't make me question where they stand. And I'm not gonna waste my energy trying to make you stay. So, if you're trying to leave, then
romanticize your life. But how? Literally, but how? Okay. And it's actually way easier than you think it is. Focus on your senses. Your 5 senses, your touch, your taste, your smell, the feeling that you get, what you hear, music, food, soft clothing. Focusing on your senses puts you right into the present moment. And when you are in the present moment, what happens is you begin to notice all the simple things in life. And you begin to see the magic in the mundane, and then you realize, holy shit, life is fucking beautiful. And when you're all up here in your head, not in your body, not in your senses, when you're all in your mind, we forget how fucking beautiful the little things in life are. So today, take a second to pause and like literally like feel what is going on around you, and in that you will really begin to romanticize your life, and it's that easy.
What I hate is when someone tells you that something will work really well, but they don't tell you how to do it for yourself, right? So it's like gatekeeping without gatekeeping, and I feel like a lot of people are doing that lately about talking about romanticizing your life. I think if you want to romanticize your life, you actually need the steps to know that. So I'm going to give you guys a very detailed list here on what we're going to do and the steps we're going to take to actually romanticize your life and what's going to work for you. So the very first step is going to be that you need to figure out exactly what you would like your ideal life to look like. And this is going to take a little bit of research. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go on any of those like personality quiz type of apps. I'm serious. I want you to know your human design, your whole birth chart for astrology. I want you to know your Briggs-Meyer, your Enneagram, any of those types of things. I want you to have a detailed list of every single thing that you are and actually look into it and read up on it. Because at first, before we do anything else about romanticizing your life, you need to know who you are, and it's fun. It's fun. Remember the old Cosmopolitan magazines and like the personality quizzes? Come on, it's fun. Just start there first. Then, from there, I want you to forget about the vacation part of your life, that 20% or 10% of your life that's already going to be easy to romanticize, going out with friends, going to concerts, going on vacation. And we're going to think about the things in your day that are day-to-day things, daily tasks, weekly tasks, and things that you just don't look forward to. So let's make a list of all the things that we don't look forward to first, the things that are actually kind of messing up your flow and making your mental space a little crowded. What are those things for you? Then you're going to take those things and you're going to find ways to make that activity or that daily task funner, more aesthetic, more exciting, make it feel good. And I want you to go back to some of the things you learned about yourself when you took those personality quizzes and you figured out maybe you're a vintage baddie or you are a cottagecore type of gal. Think of these things as your core beliefs. Think about a lot of things that you love, things that would describe your style, your aesthetic, your ideal home decor. Go to Pinterest, figure out what you like about these things, and don't worry, we're gonna do this on a budget. Then there's a few things from here we can do. We can find out ways to make things more aesthetic. Hey, I thrifted a lot of my decor, my glasses, things that just make little things like cooking, like having my glass of water in the morning or my tea, things that I can do to make these tasks and these times of day more fun, more romantic, make me feel a little bougier, getting dressed, making things more aesthetically pleasing. So the first step is to find ways we can change the aesthetic around a lot of these times of day or tasks that we have to do. So change the aesthetic. Then, if you can't change the aesthetic, change the playlist, okay? Add music, make some playlists, find some cool people on Spotify, okay? And if you can't do that, and last but not least, if you can't find anything that you can do to make this more aesthetic or more entertaining or listen to something cool while you're doing it, pair it with something you love to do. Laundry, my glass of wine. It makes it fun.
When I realized this, it changed my whole life.
You are the greatest romance that you will ever have in this life. Your relationship to yourself is the greatest love that you will ever experience. Once you accept that and own that and claim that, your life fucking changes. You realize like, oh, I get to have other people in my life. Like they're an addition to my life. They're not the sum of it. You are the sum of it and they are the addition to it. They are the bonus. Love from other people, that is the bonus. The love between you and your soul and spirit and the earth, that is the greatest love story of your life that you are going to experience.
This is the most powerful technique that I have used to begin to romanticize my life, because everyone's like, romanticize your life, it'll make your life so much better. And I'm like, but actually, how do you do that? And then I think I figured out this technique and it changed my life. And as you know, we love actionable, applicable techniques to all our stuff away. That's the vibe. And clear it out. Let's do this thing. Use your senses and the gratitude for your sensory experience to begin to romanticize your life. Let me explain. For example, I was drinking this yerba this morning. It's all gone, but every sip I took from it, I was just like, this is so good. This bevy is so good. I'm so grateful for it. And it just felt so good to indulge in that sensory experience. Same thing with driving in my car, vibing out in my headphones to my music on a walk, whatever it is. Listen to that music and fully engage and just be like, this feels so good. Just indulge in that sensory experience. Every good meal that you have, every beautiful view or sunset that you see, every sip of water, every sip of water that you take. Even me right now with this incense, just like indulging in it, being like, that feels so fucking good to be human and be in my body right now with all these sensory things like activating the dopamine in my mind. The
point is, what I want you to do, I want you to indulge in all your sensory experiences, what you eat, what you smell, what you see, what you hear, the music in your life, and that is going to help you romanticize your life on the daily. I swear to God, this works. And overall, it just makes me really fucking happy to be alive.
Welcome to the series where I show you how to romanticize your life on a budget. We're gonna head over to Publix because they have $5 sushi on Wednesdays. So this Wednesday, don't take your time. Run to Publix, okay? Get you a cute little charcuterie board. This time I wanted to be festive, make it real cute, and eat my sushi. So I made me a little sushi board. It turned out so cute, y'all. Make sure y'all follow me for more.
At the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is making life as pleasant as possible. Like, that should be the goal.
So, rich babes, remember this: romanticizing your life is not just a vibe, it's a necessity if you want to level up and truly become her. Walk with faith, walk with the purpose, own your space, and act like the rich babe that you are every single day. You're not waiting for the glow up, you're already living it. Oh, and I have some exciting news. I am releasing 2 new ebooks this Sunday, September the 22nd. These ebooks are designed to give you the tools you need to truly step into your power and elevate your life. And don't worry, there's even more in the works to help you along with your Rych Girl Glow-Up Journey, from self-improvement to mindset shifts. I've got you covered, rich babe. It's all about leveling up your mindset and creating the abundant life that you deserve. Your mindset is so important, and you need to be able to have the right mindset in order to create the abundant life that you deserve. These ebooks that I currently created for you are so cute and essential to just help you with your glow up journey. So with that being said, rich babes, I'm not going to hold you any longer. I love you all. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Stay rich, rich babes.